good so others can do well. For 30 years, Dr. Ronaldo Carreon and his foundation have been helping bright students in our valley with little chance or hope of a higher education to fulfill their dreams. Over the years, the foundation has given out $1.7 million in scholarships, with much more to come. Here this morning is Ricardo Loretta. It is good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Joe. It's also very good to see you.
So tell me a little bit about the story of Dr. Carreon. It's a fascinating story of his own success.
Yes, he was a Mexican-American born in San Antonio, Texas, of Mexican parents in the year 1900. And he was told that he would never be successful because he was Mexican and he was poor. He didn't believe that. He didn't choose to believe that. And so he worked his way to Los Angeles, California in his teens and got jobs while he put himself through college. And what fascinated him most was a job he got in an optometry shop that led to his love for eye care. He became an ophthalmologist, and a quite successful one in the Los Angeles area. And then he noticed that there was the group of Mexican workers in the fields of the Coachella Valley that had no health care. And this would have been in the 40s and 50s in the last century. And he started coming out here to the Coachella Valley to provide medical care. He fell in love with the area. He moved here. He eventually started a hospital that was called Indio Community Hospital that became JFK. He donated land for the College of the Desert Fountain of Knowledge, which is their centerpiece. He donated land for a middle school over in Indio called the Carrion Academy, and donated additional land for a park. And he formed this foundation that I am now proud to be the executive director for in 1990, just before his passing.
Well, isn't it interesting that he was an eye doctor, so he clearly had a vision, and part of that vision was to help others because of the way that he was treated. So tell me about the Carrion Foundation and who you are trying to help right now.
Well, our mission is to provide opportunities for a cohort that is defined as Mexican-American youth origin, that is, with financial need, that have dreams of a bright future and have shown that they have aptitude in school and want to continue their education. For many years, the annual awardee count was in the neighborhood of 10 to 15. And in fact, 5 years ago, it was at 23. We are now up to 63. This year, we will do 75. So we're over 700 in the 30-year period. We have had people like Dr. Raul Ruiz, who was an early recipient. We sent him to UCLA, and the rest you know.
And so if somebody right now is thinking about applying for the scholarship, what's the first thing they've got to do?
They have to make sure that they've done their FAFSA, which is the financial aid test that every high school senior must take. Now, most people have done that. Their schools require it, but they have to have that before they apply for our scholarship. And then they just go to our website and follow the instructions. It's very, very intuitive, and apply. But that has to be done by the end of March.
Well, we hope that there are some students out there, and I'm sure there are plenty of them, that could use that scholarship money. So we thank you for explaining that, and we thank you for being with us today.
I really appreciate it, Joe. It's always good to talk to you.
And stay right there. We'll be right back.